So we're talking about Facebook today, the basics of Facebook. We're going to be setting up some business pages and having a discussion about, good practices, questions you guys may have about that, and etc. Let's go ahead and get it going. As usual, if you want to receive, notifications about these meetings, know ahead of time what we'll be talking about, you can sign up to receive just that by scanning the QR code you see on the screen right now with your phones. So, like I said, today we are talking about Facebook for Realtors 101. This is going to be very, very basic. I'll walk you guys through familiarizing yourself with, the interface, creating your business account, and what you should put on there, and maybe briefly talk about the type of content you could start posting on there as well. Okay. You're welcome, Shelby. So that is what the topic is today. And by the end of this meeting, we will, basically talk about these things. Setting up a Facebook business page, understanding, how the whole algorithm works. Briefly, how to create engaging posts, because that in itself could be its own meeting. There's a lot of nuances when it comes to that. Not everyone's has different is different in terms of creativity and the audience you're reaching out to. So you might be posting one thing and somebody else might be posting another. Different things work for different people, and also best practices. Okay. And like I said, feel free to drop questions, comments if you've had, good experiences doing one thing or another. It's an open convo, and I'm, open to hearing what you guys have been doing on social media. Okay, so I am going to open a new window here, and we're going to go to Facebook, and I will walk you guys through creating a Facebook page. Oops. All right. So before we even begin, creating the Facebook page, it's oops, got more people joining us here. Welcome. Somebody just joined us, I think. Welcome, Alton. Nice to see you. Welcome, Raquel. Long time no see. Also, nice to see you guys. A lot of OG members here. So this Tech Tuesday already assumes at least you have a personal Facebook account, and we'll be building on top of that, personal Facebook account and building your business page. Okay, with the business page, you'll be able to tailor everything to your real estate business and have a separate entity, if you will, where you just do real estate themed posts. And through the business page, you'll have more tools in terms of analytics, automation, and that fun stuff. So once you log into your Facebook account, then you have the option now to create a business page that will be linked to that personal account. So you're not creating a whole other Facebook, account altogether, like another email and password. It's all within the same account, if you will, if that makes sense. It's linked to your personal account. Okay. So once you log in, what you're going to look for is the plus icon at the top right of the Facebook page. And I'm doing this on a computer, so if you're doing it on the phone, it might look a little different. I don't remember off the top of my head what it looks like on the phone, but you want to do this on the computer anyway. I think you have more options and customizability, personalization features when you do it through the computer. So when you log onto Facebook, you want to, oops, more people joining. All right. Welcome, Florida. Nice to see you. You are right on time. Awesome. So we log on to Facebook. We're going to look for this plus button at the top right. Okay. It'll say create once you hover over it. So I'm going to click on that. Let me zoom out here. And once you do, we're gonna get a lot of different options here, okay? What we wanna do is create a page. It's gonna be the button with the flag, okay? Connect and share with customers or fans. So if you're famous also, you know, it's two birds, one stone. So you connect with fans and your customers. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on page here. Okay, and depending on the page you're on, you might not see this plus. So make sure you're on your feed or maybe on your actual profile. Okay, just make sure you look for this plus here and then you click on page. So I'm going to click here. And once you do, it's going to take us to a screen that looks like this where we can start building our Facebook page. We're going to set a name for it, set a category, you know, bio, so people can read about what our business does. Oh man, I have so much background noise next to me. Hopefully it's not coming through here. All right, so let me take a quick pause here. Anyone has a question? Anyone didn't see how I got here? Make sure to leave questions in the chat. I think we're doing good. All right. Okay. So yeah, this is how we get started in creating our real estate business page. So once you click on that plus like we did and click on page, you'll get to the screen and it'll show you a preview of what your page is looking like as you're actually building it and setting it up. So on the left hand side, this is where we create a name for our page. Okay, so this ideally is going to be the name you use to, you know, operate under. So let's say your name is Laura, for example, you could do Laura Estates, you know, or Realtor Laura, or Laura Sells Long Beach, something like that, something you want to be associated with. Or you could just put your first and last name too. There's nothing wrong with that. But usually when you create a separate entity, maybe you want to tailor the name to reflect what your business does. So just by seeing the name, people would already know what type of content or what type of business or brand you have. Okay, so for me, I have Karamoko Homes. It's my first name, and homes referring to, you know, real estate. So you could do something like that, play around with it. Or if you have a whole other custom business name, you could, you know, put that on here too. So just for an example, we'll just do Tech Tuesday here. Tech Tuesday. I'll call it the Tech Tuesday page. Hopefully that's not too long. Yeah, the Tech Tuesday page. Triple TP. Okay. So once you have a name on there, we're gonna go to the next category here at the next field. So this is Facebook asking you what category does your page fit under. Okay. So this is fairly important because all of these social media platforms, including Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you name it, they all kind of work based off of, you know, people's interests, what people are liking, what people are searching in the, you know, search bar. So making sure that you have the right category and the right keywords in your bio and all that all kind of contribute to your page getting pushed out to different audiences when, you know, people are looking things up. So you want to make sure you align your page with the type of content you post. So that way Facebook has an easier time to show your content or show your services to the right people and, you know, turn those people into clients or convert them. Okay, looks like my screen just dimmed. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna type real estate here because this is a real estate related page, and maybe we could do coaching also because we do some coaching on these Tech Tuesdays. So I'll put maybe coach. There you go, and maybe a third one. Let's do maybe real estate agent. Obviously, this is just an example, but you would want to, you know, if this is for your real estate business, just add real estate related keywords. Maybe realtor, real estate agent. I don't think there's a maximum. I think it actually might be 5 different categories. Let's try real estate company also. Okay, 3 is the max. So put 3 really good categories on here that relate to your business. Okay, so I have these 3 here. And then in the bio, this is where you basically are telling people what your page is about, what services you offer, and pretty much all about you and your business. So this is where you would go in and maybe type that description, because you shouldn't have a generic mission statement, I like to call it. Make sure yours is a little different than everyone else. Who are you trying to help? Why are you in real estate? What is your goal? Is your goal to make home ownership available to more people, or is your goal to just make as much money as possible? Hey, I just want to help people buy and sell. Just get creative, just be a little bit different, because you're not just creating a page just to have a page. This is a brand. Okay, you're setting up a brand for your business. So do you want something for people to know you buy? So if you don't know what to put in here, it's optional. You don't have to put anything, but having something nice in here can go a long way over time. Okay, I'm just gonna put something generic in here. Helping people. No. The link between you and your dream. Something cheesy. The link between you and your dream house. Okay, or we are the link. We are the link between you and your dream house. Okay, don't use this one. That's mine. So once everything is filled out here, you are okay to go ahead and click on create page to move on to the next step. And if you see here on the preview, it'll show you what people will see. So it'll have the name of my page and then that little model I tapped up. Okay, and if you click on the little phone icon, it shows you what it'll look like on mobile also, which is pretty nice. Okay, any questions so far about anything I did? I think we're looking good. Okay. Awesome. Don't forget, if you have anything, you can also write questions in the chat. Okay. So once that's done, I'm going to click on create page down here. It's going to take a second to do that. All right, so it says the Tech Tuesday page was now created, and now it wants more information about my page. Thank you so much, Sophia. Awesome. Yeah, I encourage you guys to follow along with me. Open up a new tab on your computer if you want to create a business page along with me, or because this is recorded, so you can always go back and watch this, or feel free to tag along with me. And afterwards, if you're interested in creating a business page and you have difficulties or you need help, you can always reach out and email me, and we can hop on a Zoom and do this together also, okay? But yeah, so this is step 1. Step 2 is, we're finishing up the setup portion of your page. So this is where you put all the extra information about your page. So whether it's your website, so people can, see more about your business, whether that be the services, whether that be more about your business, or just if you have any open houses, or if you have any listings, this would be a great place to add your website, because it says add your website. So we all have KV Core. I think all of us are EXP agents here. Yeah, even if not, if your brokerage doesn't give you a website, it's probably not the best place to be, but you want to put your website in here. So for me, I have my own website. I'm going to type it here, karamokohomes.com. And then for you, if you don't have a personal website that you've made, you can add your EXP website. It should be your first name, last name, .exprealty.com. So for me, it would be my first name, Karamoko, and then Kane.exprealty.com. Okay. So I'll just leave that there. This is just an example page. And then next up, you want to add a phone number on here. So I'm just gonna put my KV core number actually, 467.97, I think. And then add an email. If you use a specific email for your real estate business, you could put that here. Or if you want to use your EXP email too, that's fine. Or maybe a different Gmail account or AOL. This would be a good place to put that on. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna put my email, hello at caramelcohomes.com, and an address. If you have an office, you could put your office address. If not, you can skip this step. But I encourage you to put something in here, because the more complete your page is, the stronger your profile. And Facebook has, a page health bar down here. So it's going to compare every page and kind of give you some stats as far as what the health of your page is. So having all the information filled out, having something everywhere is better than not having certain fields filled out. So add an office address. If you don't have a personal office you could go to, or different office than your broker one, just put your broker office in here. So at least that place is filled out, okay? And if you don't know what your brokerage office is, you can go to your EXP website actually, and it's going to be there. So I'm gonna go to my EXP website. Again, that's first name, last name, .exprealty.com. And then once you get there, if you scroll all the way down, right here, you're gonna see an address. Okay, so that address, I mean the first one actually, this is the Long Beach office. The address that's gonna be right under eXp Realty of California, or if you're in another state, that's gonna be it, the corporate office location. So you could copy this information and plug that into your business profile, okay? Because that's where your brokerage office is. And then select your hours. So I like to put always open, because I'm always open to people calling me about us helping them buy or sell. So I'm gonna click that there, and then I'm gonna click next. And then this is a great time to find a nice profile photo of yourself, or a logo of your business if you have a logo, and then put that as your profile picture. And then you can also add a cover photo in the back to maybe show you, illustrate more of your business, so people can see all that you're about. You can add your EXP logo there. You can add some, your phone number, email, and all that stuff. It's very important to stay in compliance and have your DRE number showing, prominently somewhere on the page, as well as, EXP. Okay, I know a lot of agents that actually have their DRE number as part of their business name. So you could do that too. Just make sure you are in compliance. Okay, so if you have those here, you could just click on the boxes and add those pictures over there. And then right under, you have a button here that says Add Action Button in blue. So if I was to click that, so this is basically a custom button you can place on your page to encourage people to take a certain action. So whether that be, email you, give you a phone call, or maybe just follow your page. So when I click on that, it kind of gives me this little box right here. So I'm going to click try it. And then here is a list of action buttons you can add onto your business page. So you can add a sign up, button in case maybe you do a newsletter every month, or maybe you have a blog article that you post every month. So you can add a sign up button that links to people, to a page where they can sign up to receive that information. Or if you have a Calendly, maybe you want people to schedule some time with you, you can add a book now button that people can click on to book a meeting with you to talk about real estate. Maybe you offer some food also. You can add that. So you have plenty of action buttons here to choose from. If you're big into social media, you can also link your YouTube right here. So plenty of options. I'm gonna keep it simple. We will do let's see, let's do email, send an email. Okay, I'll go ahead and click that one. And I can't even get to the bottom of this thing. Let me close it and open it again. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, maybe you guys will be able to see that button to actually add it. I'm not sure what's going on with my browser here. I can't see the bottom of that, but you can add an action button. More technical difficulties. Okay, so maybe a good idea would be a phone call. That's a more direct one. You can also do email, or if you have any of these other resources that you want to offer, especially the book now, I think that's a good one to have on there. If you have a Calendly, that would be a good one to add to. Okay, and you don't have to, if you're having the same problem I'm having, you can always add this later. Okay, I'm not sure why it's broken on this screen. But once you have all this information all set, you can click next. Okay, I want to give another 10 seconds here for anyone that might have a question. Is everyone following? Any questions or comments? Remember, you can use the chat if you have any questions also there. Okay, I think we're doing good so far. All right, so I'm gonna click next. And then if you have WhatsApp, you can also connect your WhatsApp phone number to your business page. Facebook owns Instagram and WhatsApp, so you have some connectivity between all of those apps. And if you have all of those, it would be nice to link all of those together. Okay, so you could put the number here and then click Get Code, and that will walk you through setting up your WhatsApp number on your business page, so you can communicate with clients that way also. Okay, I'm not gonna set this up now. I already have that set up on my other business page, so I'm gonna skip. And then this is a very crucial step into kickstarting your business page, because a lot of agents, I feel, are silent agents. They're realtors, but they don't tell everyone that they're realtors. So you don't want to be a silent agent. It would not be so fun to see your friends and family use other realtors because they didn't know you were one. So make sure to let everyone know that you are a real estate agent. Okay, invite all of your friends. When you click on this button here, it's going to open up a, let me actually do it. It's not gonna send anything right away. So you can select all of your friends that you want to invite. I encourage you guys to select all, unless there's some people you really don't want to know that you're an agent. So you can uncheck certain people from here and then send some invitations, and they'll get a message asking them to follow your business page. Okay, so by doing that, you already get a few people to subscribe to your business page, and they'll be able to interact with all the posts you make from that point on. All right. Let's see. I think we got some feedback here. Oh, okay, we're good. All right. So this is the Build Your Page audience section. Once you take care of that, make sure to have people follow you. You can click next. And then you can enable both of these to stay up to date with what's going on with your page. This is basically Facebook sending you, notifications about what's going on your page. So I would switch them on just to stay in the loop. Okay, and then we're going to click done here. And that is our business page created. Okay, you're going to get a message like this. It'll say, welcome to your new page. And let's actually take the tour together. It's going to show us different aspects of the business page and how you can utilize this. Okay, so I'm going to click take tour. Everyone should see this upon creation. So at the top right, now you'll notice instead of your profile photo, it'll have the initial or the profile picture you uploaded for your business page. And you can switch between your page and your profile. You log into these using the same email and password or same username and password, but they're two separate accounts. Okay, so you can interact on Facebook use as your page, or you can interact as your personal account. Okay, so the way you switch back and forth is by clicking on the logo at the top right. When you click on it, you're able to switch back to your other accounts. Okay, so right now I'm on the Tech Tuesday page. If I was to click on switch to caramel cocaine, I am able to switch back to my old profile. Okay, and then next up, let's take the tour again. So that's that. I'm gonna click next, and then here you can manage your page by clicking this manage button here. Okay, so you can do you can create ads. You can see, you know, insights about your page by clicking the manage tool. But obviously, because there's no post, we just made this. There's not going to be anything to you know, see insights about. So, but that would be where you would click on to kind of see all of that information. If I click next here, you can just like on your personal page, you have a feed, you know, customized to your page based on what activities you know do with your page. So you can explore the feed there, interact with some other accounts or other business pages, and you know, build some followers that way by creating engagement and replying to other people's comments. Okay, and you have access to some of those. So the manage, you can do a lot of the management straight from the left hand side here. You're gonna get this menu on your business page. You can see your professional dashboard, the insights. You know, if you want to run ads, this is a bit more advanced. You can do that here through the ad center or create ad. And you also have a settings button here to manage your page. Okay, and a very important tool is also the Meta Business Suite. So through here, you'll be able to connect your Instagram account and schedule posts, and you know, have a more advanced interface to manage the platform. Okay. So yeah, right now we're in the page. Before we kind of scroll through here and kind of see what everything does, is there any questions so far about anything I did? Okay, I think we're doing good. Awesome. All right. So yeah, now that we're on the page, like I said, you can collapse this here, by the way, by clicking on this button to show your full page. So you can switch between your old, not your old, your personal account and your business account by clicking on here and then clicking on the little circle arrow thing with your profile photo to switch back and forth. Once you're on your page, however, notice that it has its own it has nothing to do with your personal account. You're not going to see your personal account post on here and vice versa. They're two separate entities. Okay, so on here there's different tabs that you have access to as a business page. You can see all the posts you've made by being on the post tab. You can see about your page, so here you can customize or, you know, add all the information as far as, you know, your address if you want to change that, areas you service, phone number, email. You can add your social media links here. So much information you can plug in here also. People will be able to give you reviews and all that good stuff. And you can feel free to click through here and like, you know, go through each of the different sections and fill out the information that they ask. Remember, the more information you have on your page, the better your page health. Okay, and it gives Facebook more information so that it can show your page to the best audience possible for a better conversion ratio. So under the about page, you'll be able to do all that. And then mentions is if anyone has tagged your page in any post or maybe in a comment section, you'll be able to see all of that here and interact with them and, you know, build that engagement and community. Reviews. So this is going to be very important. There's two places I always tell everyone to, you know, get reviews. It's through Facebook and also your business page. Okay, if you could get those two, or maybe Yelp. Yelp also has a a system for realtors to create their own page and get reviews there. But I would say Yelp, Facebook, and your Google business profile are going to be the best places you can start collecting reviews, because that's where everyone is looking at reviews, I would say, for the most part. So on here, people can actually come on here and actually give you reviews as far as their interaction with you. And you can link people to the review page by being on here on review, and just go ahead and copy the address of this page and share it with clients after working with them. Share it through, email marketing, maybe a QR code, and when people scan it or click on that link, they'll be able to come here on this page of your business profile and leave you a review. And the more reviews you have, obviously the higher your rating, assuming you're only getting good reviews, and the more likely Facebook's gonna recommend your page to a wider audience. So it's a snowball effect. It all kind of works together. Okay, so you have that there. And then we have the followers tab. So anyone that follows this page, you'll be able to, keep track of that here, your followers and your likes, and a bunch of other stuff. You can create questions, answer questions. There's so many things you could do on here. So that is the followers page. And then you have the photos section where you can see all of the photos you post. And we have more here. You can kind of play around with these, manage all the sections you see up top, and some quick links to different things. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the post section. Do we have any questions on any of these sections so far? Awesome, I think we're looking good. All right, so now that we've created our business page and we kind of know a little bit how to get around and customize everything and how to actually get to the business page, I also wanted to talk about, good things you can do to start, posting content on here. Maybe let's talk about the best type of content, or the the easiest way you can get in the door as far as posting things on here. Because ultimately the best kind of posts you can make are the posts where you're recording yourself and directly talking to an audience. But the next best thing could be posts such as tips when it comes to buying and selling properties, or anything that's remotely related to real estate as a real estate agent. So I have a page that I created not too long ago, and I've just now started to post on there. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's called Karamoko Homes, like I was saying. So I built this page a long time ago, but didn't start posting on it until now. And I want to show you guys what kind of posts I've been making. So all of these posts, I've designed them myself. Some interior design tips because it's related to, real estate. Some, beautiful properties with captions, seller tips. And I post the same things on Instagram as well. My Instagram is linked to my Facebook. So whatever I post on here, I have something like it also here on the business page. And over time, I'm going to build a catalog of different tips, properties and videos where people will be able to see, comment under, interact with, share with other people. That way you always stay top of mind with, people in your sphere of influence and anyone they share your posts with. Okay, it's always about staying top of mind to capture the people you already know. And as a result, as you start doing, a better and better job, you're most likely going to get referrals and people talking about the service you provide. Okay, so this is just an example of a very recent page I started posting on. And yeah, I don't have any videos of myself on here. I'm working on some videos myself because ultimately, like I said, video is the way to go. That's what's blowing up on all of the different platforms. You want to start posting TikToks if you can. You want to start posting Instagram Reels, maybe videos on YouTube, and link every platform, link the platforms to each other. So let's say you post like a blog article, for example. You can maybe have a link within the blog article that leads people to a video where you talk about that topic. And then as you talk, in that video, you can maybe tell people to follow you on Instagram to see more tips about it. And then, vice versa. You kind of build this ecosystem of content that kind of, attracts people and retains them within. So whenever they think real estate, they think of you or your business. Okay. Any questions on that? Any comments? Okay, cool. So I want to use the last 10 minutes or so here to touch on a feature that KV Core introduced that's going to make it very easy to get a foot in the door in terms of actually posting on social media. I meant to talk about this I think almost a month ago. So they added this feature and then they removed it, but now I noticed they added it back. So I don't know how long it's here for, but this is a very, very good way to start, posting on social media. So when you log on to KV Core, what you want to do is you want to hover over the marketing tab. Okay. So through the marketing tab, you're going to notice a new thing called the design center. It's going to be design center. So this used to not be here. So if you click on the design center, it's going to take you to this new page. I'm going to close this here and this too. Oops. So the design center is a place where you can build some, marketing material, whether that's video, a standalone website for a specific listing, or we have, the big one, social media right here. Okay. And it's built in a way that's very, very simple, and it's very easy to start making posts here. So I'm going to have a separate Tech Tuesday where I talk solely about the design center, but I really want to show the I want to show you guys something that you can get started on today. You can share posts to your social media accounts straight from the design center here. So again, I went under marketing and then I went to design center. Okay, and I'm going to click on social media here. Okay, so right here, it's very well organized. It shows you, I'm going to close this here. It shows you different types of content you can post. So you have main feed design. So this is what you see on the feed. You have a square design. So these are basically the dimensions of the post. Okay, you can have square designs. You can have things in your story. So your Instagram story or your Facebook story. So you have different aspect ratios for that. And if you look on the left hand side here, there's different types of posts, with different styles. So you have traditional, modern, luxury, and you even have a content category. So you could promote a listing, you can do a listing promotion post, agent highlight, seasonal events, all of that fun stuff. I don't think all of these are available yet, because the first time they had this on here, not all of them were available. So yeah, you have one for recruiting. Maybe you want to build your agent attraction. You can check here and then it will generate templates for those posts. Looks like we have only story designs for the recruiting ones. You have new agent announcement. Let's check the listing promotion. That's going to be a popular one, I feel. So here you have plenty to choose from. So let's say I wanted to promote a listing, okay? And I liked this particular template right here. So I'm gonna click on that. And then it's going to ask me to enter an MLS ID for the property that I'm looking to promote, okay? So I'm just gonna choose a random one here. Let's choose 211 Purdue Avenue. Obviously, you would type in your actual listing ID on here. Okay, so once you choose that, notice how it automatically ports in the photos for you, the price, the details of the property. It already has the EXP logo on here for you also. Okay, so it built this post for me instantly. Okay, all I would have to do is, first of all, I can go ahead and change the number of photos. I can keep it to 2, I can keep it to 1 or 3. You have that option here. Listing status, you can change it from coming soon, open house, price reduced, or sold. So it'll kind of change that within the banner here so people know that it's still on the market or maybe not. This by itself is 5 different posts. So you can post one time when the property is coming soon, when you just list it, if you reduce the price, and when you sell it. Okay, so that's already some content for you. And you have some quick links here. You can share this post via email, via text message, or you have a share on social media button right here. Okay, so if I click on that, there's already quick links to all of the platforms that you can share this to. Okay, but before you can share it, the reason why this is grayed out is I have to save my design first. So once it looks the way you want it to look, you would just click save here. And then once it's saved, now I'm able to click on these buttons here to share it. So let's say we wanted to share this on Facebook. I could click Facebook, continue. And then it's going to ask you what accounts do you want to post this on. So this is the account in question. I'll click continue. And it's going to take me to my page, hopefully here. Let me click on it one more time. I think it got stuck there. So we'll save. And let me save and close. We'll start again. I'm going to close this page. And I'll go to saved. So you're going to have a section that says save designs here where you can access everything you've saved. So I'm going to click on our post once more. I'll click on shared on social media, and I'm going to click Facebook once more. Let's see if it gives me any issues this time. Oh wow, yeah, it's staying blank. Okay. You might want to share it a different way. I'm not sure why mine's not working. I've done this about 2 or 3 times before the meeting here, but maybe we could try with another post altogether. But if this doesn't work for you, like it's doing for me apparently, you have different ways of sharing this. You could just copy the link by clicking here, and you can utilize that link within your Facebook post. So if I was to go to the profile we just created here, let me go back to that business page we just created. Oops. The Tech Tuesday page. Let's see. So let's say we wanted to make a post on our brand new page. Okay. Again, I'm on KV Core, and all I did is click copy link on the design we just made. So you could go to your business page, and then you can go ahead and click on the what's on your mind place right here. So this is how you post anything on here. Okay, you're gonna click right here, what's on your mind, and what you can do is just paste that link that you just copied. Okay, and look at that, it's going to generate a link to that post along with a thumbnail of the post. Okay, and all you would have to do is just type, some extra details if you want to. This is optional, but you could do check out, this listing that just sold, etc. And it doesn't have to be your listing. It could be another agent in your office. And of course, you can maybe send them a quick email and let them know, hey, is it okay if I share, the listing that you just sold on this street and this city to my audience? And if they're okay with it, just go ahead and do everything I just did right now and share the post and build engagement around that property. Okay, if the property is not just sold, it's even better if it's just listed, because that way you can bring more clients potentially to the listing agent and become the buyer's agent to whoever decides they might want to take a look at the property. Okay, and all you would have to do is click post here, And just like that, I'm gonna click not now on this. Just like that, I have made my very first post on this business page we just created. So it might take a few minutes or hopefully seconds here to post. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So we got our very first post here. So instead of doing it this way, I would try to do it, through the share on social media right here. This is going to be the quickest way to make it happen. But if it gives you that error that just I had, you can click on copy link and it'll do the same thing. And you can do this on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Okay. Any questions on what I just did right now? Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. And so remember, the way I got to the screen is through the marketing tab, and then I went to design center. Okay, there's many more options for you to choose from. It doesn't have to be that design I had. You can click on a video, for example. I can click video right here, and this one creates a video for you for a specific property, and you can click edit video here and make some changes to it. You can add music to it. Again, like I said, I'm gonna make another dedicated presentation on just using the KV Core social media aspect of things, but you can do a lot of cool stuff just through here. And of course, all you need to do is just put an MLS ID in here. It'll pull all the information you need. Let's choose 10308 Alpine Drive, for example, and then it's going to pull all the information from that property there. Looks like this one doesn't have any photos. Let's choose another random one. There we go. So this property has a lot of photos, so it's going to process the images and create this this video for me here. There we go. So let me play the video just so we see kind of what this looks like. So it's gonna create the slideshow. It's gonna have music under it. I'm gonna skip through it. These are really nice photos. And yeah, so many photos. It's gonna take 6 minutes to watch all this. Cool. You can change music. You can change the branding on these. You can have it unbranded. You can put an agent. So by me clicking on agent, it's gonna have my picture and my information down here. Or I could put the brokerage information. It'll have EXP. I can change the music, like I said. You can even add voice over, your video. So if I was to do this, I can upload a recording of myself talking and put it on this video, all straight from KV Core. And once done, all I would need to do is click generate video. And what KV Core is gonna do, they're gonna send me an email with a link to the video so that I can download it and upload this to my Facebook, Instagram, or wherever else I want to put it. So this is another method you have at your disposal now for free to create videos that are real estate oriented. Okay, this is a very, very powerful tool. Is this design page? No, this is a feature that is absolutely free. You should not have to pay for this. So it should be under the marketing tab. Let me close this and go back here. So when you go into your KV Core, it's going to be under marketing, and then you go to the design center. So I didn't have to pay for it. It should not be. I'm not sure if any of you guys have tried to find design center, or maybe it's just a few of us seeing it. But it is not, or should not be, a paid feature. I didn't pay for mine, and I don't have a different account. I have the regular one. Okay. Any questions, anyone, about posting videos or photos through KV Core on your business page or social media accounts? All right, I think we are solid yet again. Okay, we've reached the hour mark. Let me see here. I think I had an extra slide or two. Okay, for sure, no problem. Yeah, if any of you guys don't see the design center, um, yeah, you might have to maybe reach out to support, or I'm gonna find out. Maybe it's just being rolled out to certain people and not everyone. I think the same thing happened with the 360 Home app. Not everyone had that initially, so sometimes they slowly roll out to new features. But yeah, so tips you can, tips for you to build an audience and start, you know getting people to engage with your page could be through Facebook Live. So this is you basically doing a live video, and a great way to do this would be at an open house. Okay, you can have a live you can do a live at your open house of you actually being there, showing people the property, having your friends and family tune in while you show them about the property, and maybe other people can join the live and kind of connect with you. So maybe it's a little slow. That's something you could do, but it's really a powerful tool to utilize to be, to connect with people in real time. Okay. Something else you could do. Obviously, you want to post consistently. It's good to know about all of these things, but if you don't do them consistently, you will not reap the benefits of doing so. Okay, you could become the best, you could become a social media guru, know how to create all these fancy posts, but if you don't do it consistently, the one who doesn't do it as well but is consistent at it is always going to go farther than you, because they'll always stay top of mind. Okay, so consistency is key. And yeah, whenever you post, also try to use high quality photos and videos. When people see things that don't look as good, or maybe are a little bit janky, it might not build as much trust, especially operating as a business, as you could be. So try your best to have good quality photos and videos, to have those to upload, and put a little bit of effort in the angles and all that, make it look as nice as possible, because it'll create engagement, and have a higher turnover rate of people maybe liking, commenting, and sharing. Okay, but you never know, sometimes it's the low quality videos that grab attention, but overall, in general, having nice, clean, high quality media tends to pan out much, much better. Okay, so that's tip number 3. If you want to read about everything I just talked about right now, I'm getting in the habit of doing a blog article of my Tech Tuesday post before we actually have the meetings. So if you want to read about this, by scanning this QR code, it'll take you to the blog article about setting up your business page. And you can bookmark it, and you can read that later, and at your own pace when you're ready to start building yours, and putting posts on there. So this is where that QR code will take you. Okay. Let's see here. I think that is pretty much it. Yeah. Do we have any questions on any of that stuff? This was a jam-packed, social media oriented kind of KV Core meeting, a little bit different. I'm trying to do more than just KV Core. Anybody has any questions?
Not question, but just want to thank you, because that's one of the things I needed to do.
Okay.
So I was just following you along the entire time. So thank you for showing us how to do that.
Absolutely. And always reach out if you have any questions. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anybody else has any questions? Comments?
How quickly do you post your videos on YouTube, Kane?
How quick did I post the videos? Was that the question?
Yeah, like the one recorded. Yeah, right now. Like, when will it go on your YouTube? Just in case I need to go back to
this one.
to look at it.
Yeah, within 48 hours, I want to say, before Friday for sure. So I like to have
Okay.
the Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays all done, and then I kind of put them all together. So
Okay.
yeah,
Thank.
absolutely. Okay, you're welcome, Shelby. You're welcome, Alton. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm working on something super exciting. I'm building a social media how do you say, a social media type of plan or subscription where I help agents actually post on their social media for them. So if that's something you guys are interested in, it's in the works. Once I have it all polished up, I might do a presentation on it or something. So for those of you guys who just absolutely despise social media, if you're interested in something like that, I'll be more than happy to help and give you more information on it. Okay, so that's in the works. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tagging along, and I will see you next Tuesday for another one, okay?
Good night. Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
All right, good night, everybody.
Have a great week.